Hello. It kind of hit the ground a bit hard there. Oops. Now, I don't know where we're going, so we are just going to have to explore, because... Like, I've only just gotten here. Probably don't fall into the cactus hole. So if we find the place, good, but if we don't, you know... Oh, good thing the gravity is so low down here. Oh, this is this... I've already done this one. This is the dude that went missing on the lake bed cave. We did this last time. Guys, this is literally the same stuff I've already done. Why are we acting like this isn't... Well, like, this is new. It's not. Oh, look, I can take the scroll out and everything. I'll have to keep that in mind. I don't know where to put it right now, but we'll keep that in mind. Oh, the rock's back. Come on, Quantum Rock. That's so cool. That's such a neat little trick. Oh yeah, this is from Coleus, the guy who went missing. How curious, this rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here has disappeared while I wasn't watching. So will we find bones? The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis: if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock, as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Oh, there's more. Malore is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with that quantum object as they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. So we won't find bones, they actually did figure it out. That's... There's actually quite a few quantum rocks then. Yep. Oh, I'm back at... Oh, I moved around the cave. No, this is the first one we came into. Oh, the writing is new because it's an entirely new loop. We haven't looked at it yet. That makes sense. Right. Hmm. Well, like, we're in a completely new loop, right? So the writing we saw in the old loop we technically haven't seen yet. Hello, strange circle. What are you at, strange circle? What can we do with you? Oof. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So this is like a monitoring station, I guess? This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? Okay, so this is where the quantum moon is. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it. Or better, even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so we can always know where it is. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I found your note, Malore. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, but I can also confirm it sometimes orbits Timberhearth as well. Okay, so it appears in multiple places, so that's good to know. We're going to have to visit that eventually, I'm sure. Whoa, 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 overshot. We'll be going there. Somebody set up camp here. Churt's research notes. Property of Churt. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai was observing? I posit there's something special about that orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would have been nice to have in handy about now. Oh, you can light the campfire. Before to roast marshmallows on. We got a scroll. Is there anything I can dump that in? Wow, that thing's moving real fast now. There's got to be something that's for. I'm sure we'll figure it out, but let's go and explore that huge thing of light before the sand takes it all, you know? Well, hello. You need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Oh, no, this is we've seen before. No, I don't think that's it. It lets you drop it so you can pick up other things. Yeah, we've seen this too. This is another side of a conversation we've seen before. This is one of the other escape pods. Escape pod 2, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Okay, so yeah, these are the escape. Another one of the escape pods that crash landed here. I imagine we'll find one on every planet. Yeah, we've done this. Although this is the sand caverns that conversation referred to on the other. Fuck, there's a lot of writing here, and the sand's coming in, so we've got to be quick about this. Emergency escape hatch. Okay, so the door blew out and landed here. From that. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, so provided we live through this. So, like, I really want to go down there now. I've got a life to spend on it. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So that was probably alive at the point they were here. It's no longer alive, but it probably was at one point. Like, that really does sort of answer the question fairly firmly as to what it was they were scared of down there, huh? Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Oh shit, the sand's coming in. Oh, prepare. Yeah, there's just rocks here, huh? Wait. No, they're not quantum rocks. Yeah, it might be the time to die trapped in a passage here. I don't think we're gonna... Yeah, our ability to explore this cavern is null now. We'll have to come back in another loop. So these are like distress beacons, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's literally what it is, distress beacons. But now I can come back here very easily because I can mark this on my map now. That's good. Oh, it's so easy to overshoot. Okay, well that's still not the... Actually, let's Oh, the scout did just land there, huh? Well, I don't think we have much time before the sun pops, so let's just see if we can find this southern pole. So that seems like one of those orbital cannons. It's full of sand right now, so I can't really do anything with it, but it's good to know it's there. Right by the other place. That too. Oh, so this is the escape pod, okay. Carefully, carefully. There we go. Safe landing? Nope. We've been sanded out into space. Don't land on the axis of the sand. Okay, now we're good. Might as well see what's out here, given that the sand is lower. Is there anything here I can actually, like, get inside or look at? Gotta be real careful of that. Just heaved myself over the entire surface of the planet to the other side. Oh, there's a door here. Towards the very end of the loop, there's a door here. So there's nothing up here, really. What is this machine for? Huge, but there's kind of nothing to it. At least from this side. But it's just an elevator to the top. Like, there's literally nothing else there but this elevator point. The minute I walk inside, I get sucked up. Loop's ending anyway. Like plumes of smoke coming off of Ash Twin at both the poles. You see that? Ash... Okay, so at the beginning of the loop, Ash Twin is covered in ash, and Ember Twin has nothing. So, progressively, Ember Twin gets filled up with sand as the loop goes on, and Ash Twin becomes gradually more revealed. Since we can now go from the beginning of the loop right to Ember Twin and get right into that escape pod, I say we do that. Alright, line us up. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like practice makes perfect. Well, anyway, we're back. Beginning of the loop, most of the cave undone. Let's go! Donk! Because in zero gravity, sometimes you just have to donk to get it to work. Because you donk. Okay, so we got the anglerfish cave, the rock cave. More of the caves we can explore now, because we found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Malore found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure that no one is lost. Okay, so yeah, this is a conditional beginning of the loop path. So we'll follow this one now. Definitely filling up with sand, this one is. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious and swift. Okay, so here's the pit, which we came in through this side. Yep. Turn left. Continue on till you find the rock columns and go up through the hole. cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mallory and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter side. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Oh god, the cactuses. Got there! Made it! Definitely do close the door though, because otherwise sand, right? Anglerfish fossil overlook, 40 meters. Wow, this place is big. Ice Shrine District. High Energy Lab Trailhead. That's a lead. Stepping Stone District. Anglerfish Overlook District. Well, let's see what's in there. Whoa! Oh, these are the lights. Jesus! Well, I'd need to find trees first is the thing, right? Like... Oh, no! Oh, you're right. Good job. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. So yeah, I think we found out how the sun's going, Supernova. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in it. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetime. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I mean, we've seen the sun station already. There is something orbiting around the sun. Unsurprisingly, idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic for our species. I mean, we have definitely seen something orbiting the sun before. I think we're going to have to go there at some stage. I say we start at the bottom, work our way up, because the bottom shit's going to get buried first. They were definitely in here. We're meeting in the fossil fish cave. We're meeting in the fossil fish cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole, you just have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to the stepping stone cave and then up and into the fossil fish cave. I tried to get to the fossil fish through the stepping stone cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Taggart can't fit through the anglerfish overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levy now. Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Okay. I have a light that I can throw. I've got the scout launcher. So once we get to that, we'll have a... There's just a lot of corpses here. Stepping stone cave. So this is just a maze. Hello. Are we back in the main hub? We are, just from a different side. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to the stepping stone cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. It's good that you're small enough to climb through the hole at the anglerfish overlook. I'm still small enough. It won't be for long. Mum and Dad are tall, so you will be tall too. There were families here. No, too far up, guys. Damn you, functioning Wonka Vader. Let's try getting off a little earlier there. Yeah! I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to the solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye isn't something good? What if the eye wanted it to happen? another door. Ooh, ghost matter. It is just crystals, but it does kill me, so I'm gonna stay away from it. Oh, we're at the top now. So this is how we came in. Gravity cannon, there we fucking go. Lot of ghost matter, whatever that is. Gonna have to be a careful boy. This place. Oh, I see. Alright, so they were launching something from here into orbit, probably that sun station thingy. Again, kinda not able to get a full readout of this place because of the sand flowing in, but we can get back here. They were launching things at the sun this way. Like, that shot is too perfect. But I think this place might be inoperable right now because of the sand. Well, we know a little more. Seems like, yeah. Seems like we should go and try and find this sun station. I mean, we have a little time before things go to shit, so we might as well use it. At least see if we can locate and land on it, you know? No, you see another planet. It's much closer to the sun than you'd think. Too far out. Yeah, the orbital mechanics of this are kind of difficult to deal with. I'm trying my best not to crash into the sun. I'm trying my best just to stay close but safe. It's difficult to do because sun. There's nothing up left. You're literally looking at Ash Twin there. That's the planet. That's what I'm saying. That's the twin planets right now on the other side of the sun. The scale of it is kind of difficult to get right. Well, I'm sorry. So there's that, but I think that's the interloper out a little ways. See, I keep, drifting out just because of how inertia works. If I'm not careful, I drift too far in, but if I, overcorrect, I drift too far out. But we need to be around here. Yeah, you get too close. It's like, no, you're gonna die. There. No, that is the interloper. It's crashing into the sun. To about here. Oh god. Pull out. Pull out. Oh, that's not an acceptable sun orbit. Mind you, it could also be that the sun station falls into the sun at some point too. You might want to try looking for it at the beginning of the loop rather than the end. When the sun deforms and expands, it probably could swallow it up. It's 22 minutes. It's long enough for the systems of the game to be fairly dense and scripted, so that's good. We're gonna see if we can get away from it. And then come back after the supernova and be okay. 50 kilometers out. Fuck you, supernova. Oh, no. it does auto-kill you. Like, you can't just keep... I thought, wait, did I actually do it? Because, you know, it does destroy the entire solar system, so I guess you do spend the rest of your time dying in space. Alright, let's go look for the sun station. Yeah, you can see it there. Oh, it is decaying. It falls into the sun. Oh man. Turns out it's actually pretty difficult to orbit the sun. I think I can get there. Oh god! I guarantee you we've got to land on it. But, like, it's probably quite challenging. Like, I failed to do it just then. We're going to slam into the sun a few times before we get this right. One more try, only this time I'm going to match the velocity from the beginning. Of course! You're going to crash into the sun a lot when you crash into the sun. Problem is, I'm still, like, leeching inertia from the fucking planet I just left, so... I gotta kinda... match the velocity. Do it, we just gotta be careful. And it is gonna be quite a thing. So your margins for error when braking close to a planet are pretty low. Okay, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Oh no. Okay, there might be another way to get onto the sun station. We're not gonna try that again. Because if I get too close and eventually I just get caught in the gravity and go down, I can't stop falling in. So there's got to be some way to... Yeah, I don't have anything really to do there. The high energy lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City, so we need to get to the Sunless City. Which is that cavern city I was in. We need to get to the high energy lab. So I accidentally cracked the glass. Donk. Follow the cable, I guess. Okay, the sand is a pretty bad motive force. I can't jetpack through the sand. So this place is only available at a very specific... Uh-oh. Oh, this could go very badly. Oh god. There, made it, okay. So we're in the high energy lab, I guess. Oh, I can touch these? Warp core. Some of them work. I'm not going to touch those till I know what they do. No way! That's nuts! Okay, it does need to hold the thing. So you need a black hole and a white hole to do it. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Raimi and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Well, I think we can like physically test this now, can't we? Oh shit, the sand's coming in. Oh no, it's just passing by the window, okay. Oh! What did I do? Well, the power is... I'd move the power from here to the station. Whatever that does. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. 22 minutes? We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? Raimi and I believe it will be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be the Ash Twin. Ding 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 ding. Okay, now I have to test something here. So these are scrolls on the wall, and if you take them out, the writing goes away. So my theory is, if I put in a different scroll, yeah, new text. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it is more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should provide Okay, before we do anything else, now that we've drawn all the power down from here to here... Yeah! It's coming out before it goes in. note, Rami, Yara requests that we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed! Hypothesis confirmed! I saw it! Pi saw it! Hypothesis confirmed! This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. So they were fucking around with time and they actually figured out a way to do it. And now we know what to do with these scrolls if we see them too, right? They're data scrolls carrying Nomai messages. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers like the one we have on the White Hole station to connect each planet directly to Ash Twin? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could add trees to the Timberhearth Tower. So that's what those fucking towers are for. That would be really useful if we could figure out how to work those. Oh, and look, this door doesn't... This door will need to remain closed for some time. So this is the other side of that door that we couldn't get into before. The one that had fused closed from the outside and we couldn't get in by this thing. So all the towers are on Ash Twin, which lets you bop across to anywhere else in the galaxy, or in the solar system, rather. Wow, okay, that's... Yeah, but it means, like, I'm glad you did, because I didn't notice that. Good job. And look, this is a diagram of what each of them does. So you've got the Cyclone one, which leads to Giant's Deep. I honestly don't know what that one could be. This is the Twins. Yeah, this is amazing game design. And now we know what these scrolls do, and they didn't need to fucking tell us a thing. That must have taken a really long time to program. And the visual effects on the holes are aces too. So, I guess the thing I have is we're probably going to need to take some of these somewhere, right? You don't suppose... Oh, the sand is starting to fill up this area. We must be nearing the end of the run. You don't suppose... Yeah, we will definitely take the scroll next time around. We're running low on time here, so I have a hypothesis. I'm gonna try something. We're taking this small black hole in a cage with us. Oh, look, it's a white... That's what that is! This is the end of one of those warp pads. This is where it comes out. We might not have enough time to do this, but if we do, I'm going to try it. Where's the other twin? There. There are 4 towers here, aren't there? No, not on Ember. Fuck, sorry. Burned up. Okay. Alright. So if my theory is correct, okay, that doesn't slot in there, but oh, god damn it, I had to pick the tower you gotta walk up. If we were to take one of these black hole cores up to the top here, or is there a central power thing powering it? Because it doesn't. There's not a place to slot it in up here. Do I need to maybe go to the white hole station and start it up or something? We are unfortunately out of time here. But we've learned some valuable things. This one's got a core in it too. You mean Gabbro on the Giant Steep? What? Well, one of them had a black hole core is the thing. So that's Brittle Hollow. That's Bramble? Yeah. Where Giant Steep at? It's that one. Nope, that's not Giant Steep, that's a really small thing. Okay, weird. Where the fuck is Giant Steep then? There we go. Well, we can go just talk to him now, I mean... something orbiting around Giant Steep as well. Oh yeah, the cannon, that's right. Fired the probe and broke up. Yeah, if I could actually find it, I don't think you understand quite how hard it would be to find something like that again. I kinda wonder what's in Big Tornado too. Where's Gabbro's at? Oh, my computer knows, I just... play Submarine for a bit. Okay, no it doesn't. Cool. So, oh, I can just find it using the signal thing. What the fuck? Doesn't want me to get down there. There's big jellyfish? Well, we'll figure it out at some point. Oh, look! This is another one of those orange tile puzzles, which I guess is the out point for the... Okay, the gravity here is heavy, jumping is a problem. Oh no, we've been here before. So there's the Whitehall core for the Giant's Deep Bop Lab. It's not, I thought it was an elevator before, but it's not. It's a Whitehall core. This is the teleport pad. That when you come to Giant's Deep from the teleport nodes, you come in here. Because this is the Whitehall exit point. Still do need to find Gabbro though. Oh, he's on the other side of the fucking planet. This is new. I can't pass up the opportunity to do this, because this is the shit from Dark Bramble. Ghost matter. And with the extremely high gravity here, that's going to be a problem. Can I just avoid it? Okay, if I don't directly touch it. But I feel like I'm probably not going to be able to get much further out than here. I guess we could try swimming over. Okay, so I can't get too far down. No, it says danger ghost matter. Like, if you want me to fucking risk it, I'll try, but... Getting pulled away from it by something. I'm caught in a current. What the fuck? I'm getting dragged away. I can't move out of this current, like I can't move against it to get back to my ship. I did, it just fucking... It threw me to the other side of the planet from my ship. And the gravity's too big to pull out of the water. I know one way to get back to my ship. It's okay. I'm probably gonna die doing this anyway. Oh yeah, this is gonna kill the fuck out of me. It's okay, baby. Go crash. Well, I made it back to land. Made it back to Gabbro. A few loops ago, a cyclone came by and tossed my little island into space. Dying like that was kind of unpleasant. How do you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? Deep breaths. No, seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before... Oh, so this is the fucking... Well, we're going up into space again, so... He's floating too. What you honey? Okay, that hasn't given me anything new. I will just reset the loop, and actually I can just... Yeah, here we go. So there is a way to do it. You just chill out with Gabbro until you die. Okay. Oh, look, meditate until the next loop. It's now an option. So that's a skill I got.